Cartoon and stunt films were once exponents of fantasy against rationalism. They allowed justice to be done to the animals and things electrified by their technology, by granting the mutilated beings a second life. Today they merely confirm the victory of technological reason over truth. A few years ago they had solid plots, which were resolved only in a whirl of pursuit of the final minutes. In this, their procedure resembled that of slapstick comedy. But now the temporal relations have shifted. The opening sequences state a plot motif so that destruction can work on it throughout the action, with the audience in gleeful pursuit of the protagonist is tossed about like a scrap of litter. The quantity of organized amusement is converted into the quality of organized cruelty. The self-elected censors of the film industry, its accomplices, monitored the duration of the atrocity prolonged into a hunt. The jollity repels the joy supposedly conferred by the sight of an embrace, and postpones satisfaction until the day of the pogrom, to the extent that cartoons do more than accustom the senses of the new tempo. They hammer into every brain the old lesson that continuous attrition, the breaking of all individual resistance, the condition of life in the society. Donald Duck in the cartoons and the unfortunate victim in real life receive their beatings so that the spectators can accustom themselves to theirs. The enjoyment of the violence done to the film character turns into violence against the spectator. Distraction becomes exertion. No stimulant concocted by the experts may escape the weary eyes. In face of the slick presentation, no one may appear stupid even for a moment. Everyone has to keep up, emulating the smartness displayed and propagated by the production. This makes it doubtful whether the culture industry even still fulfills its self-proclaimed function of distraction. If the majority of radio stations and cinemas were shut down, consumers probably would not feel too much deprived. In stepping from the street into the cinema, they no longer enter the world of dream in any case, and once the use of these institutions was no longer obligatory by their mere existence, the urge to use them might not be so overwhelming. Shutting them down in this way would not be a reactionary machine wrecking. Those who suffered would not be the film enthusiasts, but those who always pay the penalty in any case, the ones who had lagged behind. For the housewife, despite the films which are supposed to integrate her still further, the dark of the cinemas grant a refuge in which she could spend a few unsupervised hours, just as once, when they were still dwellings in evening repose, she could sit gazing out the window. The unemployed of the great centers find freshness in summer and warmth in winter, in these places of regulated temperature. Apart from that, and even by the measure of existing order, the bloated entertainment apparatus does not make life more worthy of human beings. The idea of exploiting the given technical possibilities, of fully utilizing the capacities for aesthetic mass consumption, is part of the economic system which refuses to utilize capacities when it is a question of abolishing hunger.